This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribing. Let's get right into the news. If you want to run ads to the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Running holiday rates. Let's get into it. Public Domain 7 by Max B. The First Purge. Patient Zero. New project November 28th. I think that's impossible. Impossible. Max B will have been home for 20 days practically at that point. And I'm going to tell you, okay? Nobody's going to jail for 16 years, okay? And coming out and feeling 100% comfortable on the mic. If I were Max B, and I were the people around Max B, I would say you got to find one song that you feel confident about that you've recorded in the past 20 days. Because Max B is working daily, okay? I've seen every day he's posting if he's in the studio. He's actively trying to just get the rust off. He even talked about this in the recent interview with Billboard, trying to get the rust off. He's, the mic wasn't sounding the way you wanted. It takes a while to find your swag in the studio again. Think about it. It took Max B a long time to get to where he was at, dropping 2000. His best stuff probably 2004 to 2009. Then he went to jail. And it took a while for him to get to that point. So he just has to get back. You got to get his confidence back in the studio. And that would be for anybody that just went to jail for 16 years, okay? So I would say don't drop a whole tape. I would say drop a song. And then once you get that confidence back, drop a whole tape immediately, There's rumors that he's going to sign to Mass Appeal with Nas. That will be interesting. We'll see. All right, so a source tells TMZ investigators they believe David, the artist David, took a late-night trip to a remote part of Santa Barbara County, spring 2025, stayed there for a few hours, and then came back. TMZ's unclear what role the spring trip plays. Now, some people are saying that he's a suspect now. I'm not sure, okay? They haven't arrested him. He's just a suspect from this girl, Celeste, that was found in his trunk. This is the most confusing case. Go read the article on TMZ. That's just a snippet, but they're doing their investigation. It's a very weird story, and he rapped about. He sung about very these weird love story. So I don't know. You got to get into it. Tekashi's former manager gets 15 years in prison after shootout, and he's trying to get 4 years off. The judge denied it. Obviously, he was trying to get 4 years off. I don't know how he would have gotten 4 years off, but he was attempting to get 4 years off. Now, Tekashi has let it be known that he has been communicating with him, basically apologizing for everything that he put him through, because he definitely probably smashed Sarah. There's a lot of evidence that Tekashi had. But also, he was connected to everybody that robbed Tekashi and kidnapped him. That was all Treyway, and 9 Trey. They violated him. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not saying Tekashi's the best person in the world, but in that situation, I can't totally blame him for what he did, But yeah, this saga continues. It's amazing that Mel Matrix was able to get out, who's the leader, before Shotti. Isn't that weird? He got out before Shotti. That's weird. Something's up. That's all I can say. Boosie was asked about his line on the song "Wipe Me Down," where he says, "Just left New York, hooked up with P. Diddy." He says, he says as much as he supports Diddy, he's been getting a lot of flack behind that line. He kind of laughed it off. But yeah, a lot of people had that line. I think, damn, what was the pop singer? It wasn't Katy Perry. It was somebody else. This is Feeling Like P. Diddy. What is that song? She changed that. I forget what song that was. Some pop song. Well, Celina is trolling Summer Walker. She's trying to get hot out. Celina Powell, the Black Widow, is trying to get hot out here, okay? The last thing we saw her with Neon trying to, tease him into doing something with her on stream. The Little Meech exposing. Then now she's trolling, saying, "Congrats on your album. I apologize if I've ever caused any drama in your life over a loser. I know his sister lives with you, but he's a loser." I think she's talking about Rico Reckless. She's Summer Walker said, "Stream robbed you. Finally over it, y'all." Then she says, "Sure, I don't care." And then she posted pictures of her with Rico Reckless. And she says, "Congrats on your album. I apologize for everything." And then she says, "I used to smash Meech with your songs playing in the background. I never cared. I like your music. And I had London on the track before you and Rico Reckless and Meech all before you. So please stop. Just sing. Damn." Did she mention Celina Powell? I don't know what's going on there. Court documents say Tupac had roughly $7,000 in his bank account at the time of his death, despite selling over 14 million records. Well, at the time of his death, he didn't sell 14 million records, but he did sell millions of records. It's amazing he only had 7,000. That means Suge Knight was being messed up. And so was Interscope, because he was on Interscope, and then Interscope kept him but had him on death row. After he was locked up in jail, Suge Knight came in, got him out on bail, and that's where you saw him drop I think he dropped 2 albums on death row before he died, within a year, and then yeah, crazy. Then let's see what else we got here. We got Tekashi. His fate will be now met in late December. So he was supposed to go in on the 20th, and he was going to find out if he was going to do time of jail or they're going to let him stay home. They have moved it to the end of December, and we'll probably move it to January because of the holidays. Fans feel Pooh Shiesty is ruining his hype by delaying his first day out song. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't agree more. ASAP Ferg announces new dog dropping November 28th or something like that. Okay, I mean, we'll see. Let's see what A$AP Ferg's gonna drop. He dropped a song called Polo or something that was like, eh. Someone said, God finally sent him his blessings. Papu celebrated his girlfriend signing an $8 million deal. Whoever made that, I think that was Cultural Millennial that made that. That's hilarious. Then we got 50 Cent reacting to the NFL player that got shot. He says, "In Louisiana, we value capitalism, not socialism. We reward success, not with that." That's him just talking about, don't start your businesses in New York anymore. Go somewhere where they value capitalism, because now New York City's calling billionaires and everybody the villains. Then he says, "While you're rethinking New York City, rethink Louisiana. All roads lead to Shreveport. But you can stay and play for the Jets and get shot." Jeez. Because New York Jets Chris Boyd was shot outside of a restaurant on 38th Street. He's in stable condition. And then Offset, somebody called after the Finesse 2 Times beef. Someone said, "YG said your name in a song. I guess you know better." And he says, "I DM'd him too." Offset's big bad Offset. Anyways, man, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Make sure you smash that like button. Let me see, man. I'm just trying to make sure I got through everything. Oh, yep, that's it. All right, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. If you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Limited spaces, prices / for the holidays. Holla at me. Peace. Get at me below.